everybody. Y'all come on in. Y'all, I had to go ahead and open my box. And y'all, I can't wait to show you what's inside. So come in, say hello, let me know you're here. Hello, friends. I'm going to drop this link. I'm going to pop this right in here right quick while y'all are coming on. Okay. Y'all come on in. Hello, friends. How are you? As you come in, say hello. Let me know you're here. Y'all, I cannot wait to share. I got my Wreath supply box from Deco Exchange. I just get the standard box, and I wanted to open it and show you guys what's inside, and then we're going to make something. So you guys come in, say hello, let me know you're here, where you're watching from. And in case you're new here, I'm Karen Gresham with Crafty Creations Wreath Shop, where we're making beautiful wreaths and florals for all your home decor needs and teaching you how to make wreaths and florals, as well as teaching you how to be successful selling your handmade items at a craft show. So y'all come on in, and y'all can see it's already peeking up out of the box. Look what's inside. Hey, Miss Debbie, how are you? I've been missing you. Good to see you here tonight. Now, these two rolls of mesh did not come from Deco, but we're going to use them in just a little bit. So I'm going to set them aside. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Hey, Miss Janet, good to see you. Hope everybody is staying warm during this little cold snap we're having again. And I hope if you're having snow, I hope you're all tucked in nice and warm. But y'all, look what came in the box. This is a bunny bottom. And isn't it just adorable? Look, it's a purple with little blue and yellow and purple flowers. And the bunny ears have got little carrots in the back pocket. This is super cute. So, little bunny bottom. And then to go with that bunny bottom, we've got some greenery. This greenery is perfect. Look at here, y'all. This greenery is perfect. It looks kind of like carrot tops to me. So it's going to go very nicely in our wreath. Hey, Miss Cindy, how are you? Y'all come on in and say hello. We are opening up my February wreath supply box that I get from Deco Exchange every month. Y'all, I just get the standard box, and it comes packed full of goodies. So look at this. How much fun is that? So we will use that. I'm going to put it over here in my container of things to use, and we get a whole package of these. And y'all, I did drop my affiliate link right there in the comments. If you guys aren't getting a wreath supply box, or maybe you need an extra one, not that I would influence you to spend money, but Deco Exchange, they coordinate these wreath supply boxes, and they pick out some beautiful things. Look at these picks, and look at how much is on this pick. You got little berries, you got little blue wildflowers, little greeneries, a little bit of fern leaf, eucalyptus leaf maybe. I don't know. It's just full, chock full. And so we got 4 of those. No, there's 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, y'all. 6 of these. Wow. Okay. So we'll use those in a few minutes. And oh, they're so pretty. But wait, there's more. So you also get some of this, whatever this is. This is a no name. Don't know what this is, but it's like the, I don't know. Anyway, that stuff is very pretty. It's kind of a greenish yellow with some purple mixed in. It's going to go so pretty with the bunny's bottom. And then this awesome piece of greenery floral right here. Look at all this goodness. Hey, Connie, how are you? You did get the text? Wonderful. So, y'all, if you don't know what she's talking about, hey, Miss Debbie. Hello, Miss Rosie's Unique Designs. Rossi's. Miss Rossi's. All right, Rossi's Unique Designs. Hello there. So if you don't know what Miss Connie's talking about, I have a text message that I send out when I'm going live. And you can get on that. The details are up in the comments pinned above. But you can just text the word live to 334-373-1443. And you can get on that list. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love those purple flowers. So you get 2 of those. Those are absolutely to die for. I love them. Okay, so I'm going to put these right over here in my canister. Y'all, I put my stuff over in this canister just to kind of hold it for me so I can just see what I've got to design with. And that works out really good. But if you do that, put some rocks in the bottom of it so it doesn't tip over. Then they give you some great information in this packet. It tells you what's inside the box and gives you a little bit of detail about it. They also give you kind of some business tips of what you should be making right now if you are making and selling your items for a profit. Gives you the retail value of the contents. Makes your pricing for this very easy. And then if you get the deluxe box signs or door hangers, they include that information. And as well as if you get the max box, what the value of that is. And then you get a sweet message from Parker and how to get more items if you need them. So I put the 3-hole punch to this, and I put it in my notebook, and I keep up with it. And then now this did not come in my box. This is something I've added to it. But these 3 ribbons right here did come in the box, and check them out. Hey, Miss Sharon, how are you? Hey, Marlena, welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. So look at this pretty ribbon. It's got the yellows and the blues and the purples that are going to match so nicely with our little bunny bottom. And then the orange and yellow with the lace and the polka dots. And then some vibrant blue. And I just thought it needed some purple. So I'm going to add some purple. But those are our ribbon choices for tonight. And this is what we're going to be designing with. And so I'm going to set this box right over here to the side. Get it out of the way for right now. I'm going to turn this heater down on low because it is burning up. I'm also going to add for tonight, I'm going to be using a 24-inch wired wreath frame. Deco also sells these, but you can get them in other places as well. So welcome everybody. How are you doing? It's the middle of the week. Isn't it? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Y'all, I've lost track of time this week. Got so much that we're doing, so many new things that we're getting launched and getting out there, like my local class that we're having on March the 29th, y'all. So much fun is going to be had, and the tickets are already selling like this. So if you think you might, if you want to come to our Buzz into Spring workshop, those tickets are going fast, and so let me know and I'll drop you a link to that. But let's open our bunny bottom. Oh, he's so soft. I got a little trash can right there I'm putting everything in. Oh, it came with the ears too. Now, question. Do you put your ears with the white going this way, or do you put your ears with the pink going this way? I'm going to let y'all throw your answers in the comments, and then in a little bit you can see how I do it, okay? All right, so we've got this cute little bunny bottom. I'm going to set it to the side while we get our mesh cut. I am using some mesh from Hobby Lobby because I'm using some of my stash, y'all. Use up that stash. Use it up. And because if you don't, it's still going to be there. 10 years from now, you're going to be like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? So I'm giving you permission to go shop your stash and use it up. All right. You guys, I'm also live over on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello and thank you for watching. You can find me in all the places at Crafty Creations Wreath Shop. You can just search that and I should come up. And we are going to cut this mesh at 22 inches. And I'm going to cut 9 strips. So let's just get going. It is fun to buy new stuff. It is so much fun to buy new stuff. The pink facing forward. Let's see if that's the way I'm going to do it. Let's just see how we'll do it. So I'm going to move those pins because I knocked them off the other day and made a gracious mess with it. I'm going to try not to do that tonight. And I need 9 of these, and I've got 3. I hope I'm going to have enough of this. If not, I got another roll. All right, so there's 4. Miss Janet puts the pink to the front. 5. So guys, for those of you who might want to be traveling in for the workshop, we are working out a discount with the hotel, just so that you know that. And more details to come on that as soon as Miss Katie gets back to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8 and 9. We're going to have just enough. 8 and then 9. So we've had a good week already here in the Wreath shop. We've made a couple new items. Got a couple new things listed over on Etsy. So if you guys are looking for a new wreath, be sure to check it out. If you don't see what you want, just give me, send me a message and we can work out something. I do take custom orders, okay? So here we go. We are going to get our mesh put on here. And then we'll start in with all the fun with our florals. And I am just going to be doing what I call the woodland ruffle. I learned this as the woodland ruffle. And Miss Tiffany taught us how to do this years ago. And I absolutely love it. I have been doing it ever since. Then bend the tip. Miss Connie bends the tip to show the other side. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if that's how I do it. I'm not telling till we get ready to do it. I'm not telling. So, if you're new to the page here, welcome. Thank you for coming in and watching. And don't be shy. Go ahead and drop us a comment and let us know that you're new. We'd love to welcome you. We have a regular group of watchers that are, well, we're just like family by now, aren't we, y'all? I mean, some of you guys have been watching me for several years. So I've been going live for quite some time now. So, and I appreciate and love each one of y'all. And thank you for hanging out with me. It just makes it a lot of fun for me to have you guys here in the shop. It seems like I'm not in here by myself. And I come down here after the hubby goes to bed. He has to get up early to be at work in the mornings. And he just goes to bed early and he gets up at the crack of dawn. I am a night owl and I will stay up. Sometimes I have to force myself to go to bed and go to sleep after midnight. How about y'all? Are you a night owl or are you an early bird? Well, I guess y'all are night owls because y'all are hanging out with me tonight. But I know some of you guys are early birds. Like Miss Debbie. She has to be at work really early. All right, so we are just rocking around the edge of this, putting these pieces of mesh, curling them up and putting them in there. I'm gonna have to turn that heater completely off. It's getting warm in here. But we will be using our supplies from our February box from Deco Exchange. And I've been watching and following Damon since when he was, all you could see was his hands. He wouldn't show his face. Miss Connie is a night owl. I knew it. I knew it. And so I have just been tickled to watch his growth and all the things he has accomplished. He and Parker and all the coaches. And then just how the community has come together. And, you know, I'm a design coach for Julie in her Wreath of the Month Club. And just to be able to have a community over competition is wonderful. So 1, 2. Anybody coming to Wreath Makers Live? I will be there this year. I would love to see you. Miss Debbie is a night owl now. Did you used to be a daytimer, an early bird? I've never been an early bird. I don't know. It's just, and my brain now, as I get older, my brain really doesn't start working until about 10 o'clock. Even my staff at work, they know when I first get there, I've got to ease into my morning. I've got to check my email, and I got to make my list of things to do. I've got to look over the list that I had the day before. Are y'all like that? I have to look over yesterday's list to put the things that I didn't get done yesterday at the top of the list for today, if they're still priority. And sometimes I can just take them off the list if they're no longer relevant. But I have to keep a list to keep everything going. I also have to do a list to download my brain. I can't go to sleep at night sometimes, and if I'll get out a pencil and a piece of paper, I keep a notepad at the bedside. I just get that out and just download everything that I've been thinking and put it all down on that paper. Then I can go to sleep. I don't know what's up with that. Work, you went in at 11, so you went to bed early. Yep, used to do that when you work. Yep. Well, I am excited for the day that I will be no longer having to do a 9 to 5 other than this craft show stuff. It's going to be a little while, but we are steadily working toward that goal. Steadily working toward it. And I just feel like, you know, as long as you're moving toward it, you're making progress, right? I used to kind of get discouraged when it wasn't going to happen as quickly as I wanted it to, but slow and steady, we're going to get there. We will get there. All right, we just got one more pair to put in, and then we'll be ready. And I believe I am going to put my bunny bottom in first and get that situated, and then we'll do our ribbons and bows and then our florals. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for all of the love and the sprinkles. It really helps the algorithm like my page when you guys are commenting and sprinkling. I did find out something new this week, that Facebook is going to start deleting all the lives that we've done. Y'all, I've got a whole library of lives that I've done over the last 10, 12 years. And yeah, I got to figure somewhere else to put them and store them. But look at how pretty our wreath base came out. So there's our base. Now let's get our bunny. And let's get his little bottom over here. I'm going to take his tag off. Carefully so as not to cut his little backside. And he's already got something on his backside. It looks like he's got a little accident over here. Let me get that off. We can't be having accidents at the bottom of our tail. All right. And so we are just going to poke him. I think we're going to poke him right in here. And I also want another little sign in here with him, I think. I think I do, because I don't want it just like poked right up in there and then have the ears. See, here's the thing. And they got it backwards, in my opinion. Because the rabbit's ears, pink goes up. And so if you're seeing my tail, you're seeing the back side. But they got the bow on this side. So, so then it becomes, so I'm going to put the bow on there, and I'm going to put a twisted ear. I'm going to give him a twisted ear. And then this ear is going to go the way it's supposed to. That's what I'm going to do. So, both ways. Because I just want it that way. I just do. I just want it that way. So let's get it put in. That looks huge. You've never used this wreath frame. So this is a 24-inch wreath frame. It's a good size. And then the way they've got that, okay. Hold and let me get my sign that I want to put in here. I am going to put, let me climb over here. If you hear anything crash, don't worry. It's a benign crash. There's nothing associated with it. It'll all be good. I'm going to put this sign. Yep. Okay. I'm going to get, let's see, either this one or, oh please, it'll be all right. I'll be right there. I'm going to be right there with you. Just a second. Oh, this one might be cool. Let's see, but it might be too big. But let's play with it and let's see. All right. I have two different signs. Yeah, I think that one might be a little bit, I don't know though. For what we're getting ready to make, that hey y'all might be just the ticket. I'm going to use it, y'all. I'm going to use it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to. The decision has been made. Okay, let's go with it. So, I'm going to put my bunny bottom in. I'm going to put one right here and get him tied in right here at the bottom. I'm going to put this one right here and get him tied in right here. Going right down through that mesh. And I like these good thick wires on here. Y'all, I know that sign is big, but we got lots of florals that we can use to fill this in with. It's going to be so pretty. That's right, Miss Debbie. Use the stash. Do you know that sign came from Hobby Lobby and I've had it? We'll look at the tag and see how long I've had it. Use it up. We've got it. We need to use it. All right, so we got bunny bottom on here. Now let's get our sign on here. So this Hobby Lobby doesn't give us a date. You know, sometimes the price tags have the date on it. Uh-oh. Anyway, take this tag off for the most part there. So the bunny does come with wires attached. Isn't that great? That makes it a lot better for attaching it to your wreath frame. Okay. I'm a little persnickety about my tags. I want them off. There we go. All right, and then I am going to put pipe cleaners on here. All right, so y'all hold your ears because it's going to be a little bit loud when I do this. However, and I'm not going to use those. I could, but I'm not. But I'm going to go right beside them. Let me see if I am. Let's see. Yes. All right. Just do a little extra one to hold them on there. All right. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, Maria. How are you? California's in the house. Welcome. Thank y'all for joining. We are making a bunny bottom wreath from our supplies from Deco Exchange in the February wreath supply box. So lots of fun. Lots of fun. And then I've added a few things. Of course I did. Of course. That's what my husband said. Of course you did. When I tell him, oh, I went to such and such, but I had to get a few things, he'll say, of course you did. That's just like, y'all, I went to Michael's. Did y'all get that 25% off coupon, even sale things at Michael's? So I did. And I had to go. And I spent some money. But I got some cute things. And what was Troy's response? Of course you did. Did I need to spend any money to get some new things? No. But did I? Of course you did. So, now we've got our sign on here. I'm getting it tied in around this mesh. I'm just dropping this right down in there. All right. Now we can put it right here. We're going to kick his little feet up because he's been climbing in. Let me turn this. I thought I turned that heat off. I guess I did. There we go. And now we'll put our little bunny ears in. And we're going to have our bunny ears coming right in here. I'm going to put that little bunny ear right there. That's too much wire, so hold on a minute. Cut that wire and wrap it around the frame. There we go. I'm going to turn this and have it coming this way. Just like he's like cocking his ear to listen. And then this one is going to go right in here. So he's just kind of, and I'm going to adjust him. All right, so let me get that put in right there. And y'all, this one, I'm going to staple to the side. Hold your ears. One more. Take that off. And then I have him just like just like he has jumped off in here. And I want him to sit over this way a little bit. So I'm going to put another wire in him. Right through this fabric. Just a little piece of floral wire. And I'm going to go right up in back here. I'm going to hike him over. Just like that. Okay. Ugh, it keeps wanting to fall. That's okay. We'll lay it down. There we go. Did the sign come in the box? It did not, Miss Brenda. The sign came out of my stash. So that's the cool thing about the box. They give you enough in the standard box that you can mix and match with what you already have in your stash and make something pretty. Yep, the sign came from Hobby Lobby. And I don't know if they still make that sign. It's over in the everyday sign section in their farmhouse area. All right, we'll do all that back stuff later. Now that's getting pretty heavy, but we're still gonna put our florals in. But you see how that cocked his little body so that he's kind of going this way? It's so cute. He's got his little carrots in his pocket. Now we need to do some kind of a bow. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. And I've got a little bit of this mesh left over. So I think I'm going to give my bow a mesh tail. See if I do that. Let me just see how I want this. Y'all just have to bear with me while I figure this out. All right. Yep, I like that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And I'm just doing this to kind of get some of that curve out of it. Just want it a little bit flatter. He's got wings. That'll be okay. That's going to be a-okay when we get done with it. So let's start making a bow. Guys, thank y'all for being here. And again, if you're watching on replay, hashtag replay so we can say hello later. I think we will dovetail the ends. We're going to give it we're going to make a short bow, 8-inch tail. We're just going to make a short bow and then you'll see. 6 inches, 6 inches. And another short tail. Now let's see, what do I want to come in with? I'm gonna come in with my purple. And again, this ribbon came with it. Yep, this ribbon came with it. This ribbon did not. So again, I'm just using from my stash. Uh-oh. I saved a piece from some other project. Oh, this is so pretty, y'all. This is so pretty. I'm gonna make this 6 inches. And I'm gonna do 3 loops of this. And make this other loop just a little bit smaller. So pretty. Up with that one. I got this one up, I got that one up, and now we're going to come in with this. Woo, that really unraveled fast. So be prepared when you open that one. Oh, these are so pretty. I love it. Now this one, it's so delicate. I love the lace. I am in love with the lace. So whoever decided to start putting lace on ribbon, thank you. Do y'all like the lace on the ribbons? Would y'all have put these colors together? I don't know if I would have, but they look very nice. And then this pop of blue. Yes. All right, now we will take this off and we will add it to our wreath. Curling this makes it look like butterfly antennas. I love that though because it's very stiff. It's very pretty. All right, so now we're going to take some of this with a little bit of this. Take this off. Let me zoom in for you guys. And I am just going to go right here. Dovetail that. I forgot to do my dovetails. So hold please while I do my dovetail. All right, we're doing a dovetail here, and then I'm going to put this back behind his ear so you can still see his little bow. And let's dovetail this. Miss Brenda you wouldn't have thought of these colors either, but they're working, aren't they? So sometimes you have to challenge yourself to go outside of your comfort zone to get a real feel for what you can accomplish. And this is a lot of fun here. I'm just playing with these ribbons. I don't really have a plan in mind. I'm just going to go right there with that. Create a loop and come out. Tail. Let me see how I want to do this. Okay, and then we'll come and do something on this other side. But we've got more, y'all. We've got more. So hold your horses. I love this part. This is where you get to have a lot of fun with your ribbons. You get to coordinate things in, try things out. If they don't work, don't use it. Take it out, start again. It's just a lot of fun. We'll get this one done and get them posted in the Etsy shop. Get that a little bit more oomph right there. Because we're going to put some flowers in around it too. And then right there, I'm going to make me a loop. Tie it in right right, we've got these in. Now we're going to come back with our other ribbon, our other two colors. We're going to get them playing in here. So let's see how we want to play these other two colors in. So what I want to do with these is I'm going to make a bow just by hand. We're just going to pop out a little bow. I'll leave a good little tail on that one. And then we're going to pull in a good little piece of this. This one on here, not that big. Then this one because we're doing multiple, I'm going to put a little zippy tie on it. Add that right into there. I think that looks pretty, don't y'all? I think I want one more piece of this. Right in there. So that looks really pretty on this side. And we're going to do the same thing, y'all. We're going to create, this one I'm going to give a longer tail right here. And we're just going to do 2 loops on this one. Shorter. Oops, dropped it. That's okay. That much. And this you don't really have to twist because it's double-sided, but my habit is just to always twist, so therefore it gets a twist. All right. Danae, how are you? Valerie, thank you. Beaumont, Texas is in the house tonight, y'all. Good to see you, Valerie. Hope you're doing well. This ribbon is almost the same color as my sweater tonight. So if I wanted to take a coordinating picture holding this wreath, you know how that's the style now, I could wear this sweater, couldn't I? I didn't even realize that. Y'all, that is super cute. Even if I do say so myself. Super cute. So we are going to put a blue one right here, and then we're going to come in with our florals. And we may be done adding ribbon, but we're going to add a bunch of florals into this. So let's see how that's going to turn out. And then we'll decide on more ribbon. Today I'm doing really well. Been very blessed. I was driving to work this morning and talking to the good Lord and thanking Him for all the blessings that we have. You just have to be grateful, don't you? This one will go right in here. And then let's get our flowers. And the cool thing about the Wreath supply box, y'all, is we'll all get the same supplies, but all of our designs will look different. Have y'all ever noticed that? You can give 20 or 200 designers the same content and they're all going to come up with something different. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so we will put these out of the way. We are done with our ribbons for now. Let's get our trash out of the way. And now look at what we've got. We've got a pot full of fun right here to see what we want to do with. I know we're using these. There's just no doubt in my mind that these are coming into play. And that little flower fell off. Well, pooey-doo. Goodbye. So we are going to spread these out. And because we've got 6 of them, I'm not going to pull them apart. I'm going to leave them just like they are. I am going to put my steel picks on them, though. And we will give them a little bit of glue and then put them in our design. And I'm going to start with one right up here at the top. The bows and the ribbons, me too. They're a lot of fun. I don't like that one I just put in, so we're going to take it out. I don't like the way I placed it, so we're going to take it out. But we're going to go ahead and put this one in. I want to take that one out, if I can get it out. I may have to cut it out. I don't like the way that placed. So we're going to do another one. I'm going to put it in the same spot. I just don't like the way that was laying. So I'm going to go deeper inside and go down further into my mesh and have it coming up and out. That looks better. I didn't want the stem sticking up out there. All right, and these two are going to go on this side, or 3. I'm going to use them all up, y'all. I'm going to make it a humdinger. How about that? Can we do that? Hey, Miss Carol, how are you, my lady? I am still thinking about that king cake. That king cake was the most delicious. Y'all, Miss Carol knows where to get a good king cake. She absolutely does. All right, this one's going to come in right here. This one's coming out right there. I'm coming in right up underneath here. This one to come out right there. And then this one I'm going to break apart. I think it's raining outside. And it's cold too. I think we're getting down in the 20s tonight. And that's cold for Alabama. That's cold for us. Put that one right in there. I'm going to have to glue his little ear right there to get that to stay a little bit better. And then I've got some greenery right here. And let me see. Let's see, do I want it to come kind of underneath a little bit? I think so. Just kind of filling in that space right there. Okay, so that's all of those. Now let's see, we've got some of this, we've got some of this. And these are all pieces that I'm going to pull apart. Love to pull things apart, don't y'all? I'm going to leave this one. I left this one big because it's going to come right up in here. Filling in right in there. Oh, that is so pretty, y'all. It's so pretty. This one's going to fill in on the other side. I need to zoom in for y'all. Y'all have to remind me about the zooming. Hold on. This little rabbit looks like he's having a blast, doesn't he? Just kind of taking inventory of what I got left right here. And where I want to utilize it. And let me pull my glue pot a little bit closer. I don't want to pull it too far because I don't want to knock it over. Blue strings, come off of there and get down here. Okay. This one I'm cutting into smaller pieces. And you'll see why in just a second. That's she? Yep, for sure. That one right there. Grassy look right there. Then we have these. And then there were these. All right. These are nice and strong stems on here. Hey Dee, how are you? Looking super cute. Yes, absolutely. I am loving this Wreath supply box. Good job, Deco team. Good job. So this little bunny is hanging out in the flower garden. Got a little pocket full of carrots. Been on a little bit of a jaunt. Got some carrots. And now, just kind of hanging out and wishing y'all a very happy Easter. Happy Easter. Now I see a place that I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put there. I see there's a spot and I want to figure out, that's what I'm going to save this last little bit for. But I also know that I have a lot of greenery I can use. So, this little bit right here, I'll make it short. it to go right in here. Just like that. And then this greenery came with the Wreath supply box. And so we're going to cut a few pieces of it. And we're going to sparse it in and out. And I don't think I have to put any picks on it because it's got a good strong stem. And I think I can just put that stem right down into this mesh. Right where I'm wanting it. Just to kind of fill in anywhere that I can see any of my ties. Just anywhere that I think needs a little boost of greenery. Just a little bit more of that, hey, it's a wildflower garden look. What are y'all thinking about it? Miss D thinks it's looking cute. Thank you, Miss D. I'm liking it. And we'll just put a few more little sprigs, and then we're probably going to call it done. All right, guys, I think she's finished. I think this little bunny is all up in the garden. What do you think? Now, we didn't use it all. We've got a few pieces left, but that's okay. Because I think she is perfect. The Queen of Mesh. Well, I will take it. Thank you. But looky there. Now, isn't that adorable? I am absolutely loving it. So tomorrow, I'll get some pictures made of it, so I can get it listed. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Valerie. So I think such a cute little bunny. Thank you, Deco Exchange, for the wonderful Wreath supply box. And if you guys need one, the link is in the comments, as well as all the information about joining us on our text message service, and as well as I'll put a link to the workshop if you guys want to come and join us for that. So thank y'all for hanging out tonight.